Taiwan's Air Force scrambled jets as multiple Chinese aircraft approached the island and crossed the sensitive midline of the Taiwan Strait, with the island's government urging Beijing to pull back from the edge. Taiwan's defense ministry said 19 Chinese aircraft were involved, one more than in the previous day, with some crossing the Taiwan Strait midline and others flying into Taiwan's air defense identification zone off its southwest coast. It said China, which claims Democratic Taiwan as its own territory, sent 12 J-16 fighters, 2 J-10 fighters, 2 J-11 fighters, 2 H-6 bombers and 1 Y-8 anti-submarine aircraft. According to a map the ministry provided, none got close to mainland Taiwan itself or flew over it. ROCAF scrambled fighters, and deployed air defense missile system to monitor the activities, the ministry said in a tweet, referring to the Republic of China Air Force, the formal name of Taiwan's Air Force. China's widely read state-backed tabloid The Global Times, published by the ruling Communist Party's official People's Daily, said in an editorial that the drills were a rehearsal to take over Taiwan. Southeast Asian countries want the U.S. to play a role in maintaining peace in the South China Sea, Vietnam said, pushing back against Beijing's comments that American forces were destabilizing the region. Vietnam Foreign Minister Pham Binh Minh made the statement during a virtual summit between representatives from the 10-member Association of Southeast Asian Nations and Secretary of State Michael Pompeo. Vietnam holds the bloc's rotating chairmanship. Southeast Asian countries were open to opportunities for practical cooperation with the U.S. in the region, Minh said. Vietnam, the Philippines, Brunei and Malaysia have been locked in territorial disputes with China that have impacted their ability to extract fish, oil and gas from offshore areas. United States Republican Senator Rick Scott has introduced a bill to deter the use of force by China against Taiwan. The proposed Taiwan Invasion Prevention Act seeks to establish limited authorization for the American president to use military force for the specific purpose of securing and protecting Taiwan against armed attack. According to a statement posted on Scott's website, the bill would allow the U.S. to reinforce its long-standing policy on Taiwan by strengthening the island's ability to resist aggressive actions by China, according to the Post. Sponsored in the U.S. House of Representatives by Republican Congressman Ted Yoho, the bill also encourages the U.S. President or Secretary of State to meet with Taiwan's president on Taiwan soil. The India-Japan Maritime Bilateral Exercise JIMEX 2020, between the Indian Navy and Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force, JMSDF, concluded. The fourth edition of the naval exercise took place in the North Arabian Sea. Ships undertook anti-air and anti-submarine warfare exercises, weapon firings, tracking and tactical maneuvers. Naval cooperation between India and Japan has increased in scope and complexity over the years. JIMEX 20 will further enhance the cooperation and mutual confidence between the two navies and fortify the long-standing bond of friendship between the two countries. The Indian and Australian navies conducted a two-day mega exercise in the Indian Ocean region that featured a range of complex naval maneuvers, anti-aircraft drills and helicopter operations, officials said. It is the first major military exercise by India and Australia after they elevated their ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership and signed a landmark deal for reciprocal access to military bases for logistics support in June. The Mutual Logistics Support Agreement, MLSA, allows militaries of the two countries to use each other's bases for repair and replenishment of supplies besides facilitating scaling up of overall defense cooperation. HMAS Hobart, the lead ship of the Hobart-class air warfare destroyers, is among the assets deployed in the exercise by the Royal Australian Navy, officials said. The Indian Navy deployed its stealth frigate INS Sahyadri and missile corvette INS Karmak.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the channel and want to support, please support on Patreon or PayPal. The details are given below in the description.